So I think I'm doing a voiceover here, and I think I'm recording it. So let's see what happens. Okay. I am really bad at making these videos, but this is the Vegas 100 home by builder Blue Heron, and if you search on YouTube and search for Vegas Mansion, it's the $25 million mansion. And I'm going to try to follow the walkthrough video from YouTube. So we start off with this entry area with a big parking pad. There is also a garage over on this side that we will get to. So we walk in the front door to this open path here, and we are surrounded by a garden on each side of this walk path, and we're going to go up here. There is a fountain here into this reflection pool. This one, the water keeps disappearing. I will try to fix that. I don't know how, but I will try. And then we walk over here, and this is the office. I believe they call it the atelier. I don't know what they call it, but this is the office. I had to get rid of the patio space behind the office to make it fit in the game. But this is a completely separate building from the main house. And this is where we would have meetings and presentations and such. Little tea and microwave there for snacks, and a little bathroom. And that's again where the guests would park. And then we go to the main walkway. And then this is the main entrance into the living area. If we go this way, this space is the elevator. And if we go this way, we have the living room. So let me zoom out. There is our living room with a nice sectional, big TV. Now the real house, all this glass is actually sliding glass doors, and everything opens up and tucks away into these big hollow kind of closet spaces that I have in the game. In real life, all of this glass would slide over and tuck in, and this entire wall would just be gone. It would just be open, and you would walk straight out into your swimming pool. But there's nothing like that in The Sims, so sliding glass door and huge windows it is. Alright, and then we have a couple of islands here. In the real house, these screens are built into this island, and it's basically the control center for the house. And there's also a control panel up on the walls in some spaces. It controls all of the doors, the lighting, the heat. Ooh, sorry about that. Then we go over here to the actual kitchen area. We have a griddle, a built-in cooktop, the sink. There's also a built-in oven, but I think I forgot to put that in there. And the dishwasher, which should be over. I'll fix those things before I upload it to the gallery for a final download. But if you guys also want to download it, there is a temporary version that's up there. I changed the flooring. It's supposed to just be solid concrete. I changed it to these tiles because my Sims were so sad they thought that the concrete made the house ugly. So, and they kept getting sad walking around, and I don't want the Sims to be sad. So I changed it to this large format tile. It's close enough, I think. Oh, in the real house, this back panel here that has mirrors on it is just a shiny black wall. And then this rectangle here in the real house is a mirrored panel. And that's where the vent is, and I don't know what else would be in there. So I just tried to get as close to the real house inspiration and vibe as I could. So I just kind of switched some textures around, but still keeping that vibe. Back here we have the chef kitchen, a little pantry area, and this is the walkway to the elevator. Now, the elevator's not going to be functional in the game, and it made me delete the extra elevators because I can only have one in the game. So I just deleted all the elevators for now, but I'm going to try to put the elevator back in and just be unfunctional if I can figure out how to do that. We have a little back hallway here behind the kitchen, and in here we have, in the real house, this is like a server room where all the smart technology in the house is all kind of centered out of. I don't have the pack that has servers. I think I saw like one of the game packs has like actual servers. Maybe I'll buy that later on and I'll put that in there. This crazy bathroom, this all black bathroom, it's a little different than the game. I mean, than the real house, obviously. And, but it is 3 stories tall because that's how it is in real life. It's incredibly tall. And it has these shiny purple lights in there. So the closest I could get to that was these cool mirrors that they have as well in the spa day pack. Okay, so through here is the laundry room. And the laundry room is basically another meeting area. We have a table, we have a sink, we have lots of cabinets. Sorry, I'm really bad at screen captures. We have a little workspace here, so if you want to turn this into like a little homework area, you can. And then you have your actual washer and dryer and laundry space is back there. And then you step down into this doggy spa area. It's a little bath made just for washing your pets, so I added a pet door. That is not in the real house, but I felt it was appropriate. Again, all of this glass would just be sliders that tuck away. Everything opens up completely in this house. And then you have a little grassy area. This is the only grassy area, so I figured the pet door for them to go there would be good. And then through the laundry room, they have in the video, you'll see this is all set up as like a meeting office area because this is the model home. So I just set this little space up as a miniature little gym, added a few luxury cars to the garage area, and there is the main living space. Oh, we walk back through. I forgot a lot of stuff. We walk back through, and here's a little wine room. This is a temperature controlled wine room with a glass encasement, so that way when you are sitting in the dining room and eating, you can see your wine collection. And it's all mirrored back there, so it makes it look even more expansive. This playhouse is not supposed to be there, but, you know, The Sims. Okay, here in the dining room, we have some funky lights. These are actually really close to the lights in the real house, and I just used 2 tables because there's not quite one big enough in the game. And then you can see back into that grassy area. Now if you keep going this way, you can see the pool that is connected. There are 1, 2, 3 big pools that are swimmable, as well as the reflection pool that's over here. So lots and lots of water. Over here we have a little grill area and a seating area to go out here to this grassy space. Down here we have a bathroom, a little bar area, which is much bigger than the real house, but I had to work within the constraints of the game. Nice big curved screen TV for entertaining. So this is your party room, essentially. And it walks out here to the much bigger outdoor kitchen. Got a little refrigerator over here and sink and a bar. So many bars. This house is definitely for partying. We have a jacuzzi and a little seating area here. And then we turn back to see the pools, and you see these steps that walk up, and we'll go check that out in a bit. I want to finish this first floor, so we're going to go all the way back out. Separate from this whole main living area is the master suite. In the real life house, there are doors that close going across here and across here, so that it all can be enclosed into one big building. But in the Sims version, it's just a separate part of the building with its own access. So you would walk in here through this door, which I just left open. I didn't actually put a closing door in there. Maybe I should. I'll see if I change my mind and put a door that closes. And so you walk into this space, and over here you will see a mirror and, in a bathroom space. We'll get to that in a minute. You walk down this nice hallway here, and you go into the actual sleeping quarters, and surrounded by glass. It looks over the pool and the lovely view. That's the reflection pool, by the way, not the swimming pool. We have some automatic curtains that come down. Automatic in real life, not in the game. Little seating area. I added a TV. All the TVs that they have in the real house like pop up. There's not really anything like that, or I don't know how to simulate that in the game. So I just added a little TV there with the seating area. And then we have this glass encased shower. with some shelving and seating. In real life, this is actually a towel warming drawer, and it goes outside of the bathroom, and you can open the drawer from the outside, and it's a warming drawer for your towels. It's so luxurious. In here we have the toilet. Now, again, the real house has a one-way mirror, so when you're sitting on the toilet, you can look out at that view while you're handling your business. And then in here we have a little kitchenette for the master suite, a little refrigerator, coffee sink for them to enjoy in the mornings. We have this tub just kind of sitting out there. And we have our vanity with our floating mirror. The real house, this mirror can tuck into the ceiling, again, to keep your views open. And then it pulls down. A couple of closets. And just a big closet space. Lots of storage going on there. Doesn't really serve much purpose in the game. The real house has a panic room through this area. I ran out of lot space, so I couldn't build the panic room. And then there's a lot of, just rocks and cactuses and various desert-friendly landscaping. A couple of outdoor showers and an outdoor tub here that goes down to this little seating quiet space that we have going on over here. I put a little basket for the towels for people to head out to the pool if they want to. And then that is the first floor. I had to build some of these things, like this little outdoor seating area. I had to build those in the basement level, so that way they could be kind of sunken in to try to take up the space a little bit. But there's no full basement. So if you can find a place to add some stairs and you want to add some of your game stuff that you need for skill development and things like that. I didn't build this house to be super functional for the game. I built it to look like the real house as much as I could. There are some things that I put in here for function while I'm playtesting, like the dollhouse and the kids' potties. I had younger characters while I'm working on the playtesting. I got rid of them. I kicked them out of my family. Don't hate me because I kicked out my babies. Okay, so now we go upstairs. We have a couple of ways to get upstairs. We have this beautiful stairway. In real life, this comes out a little bit. This whole backyard comes out probably at least 15 more squares beyond what the game gives me. And this kind of walks out so you can have a nice view over the city. This would be the Vegas Strip. There's some construction going on, but then you could see the Vegas Strip out in the distance. And I couldn't tell in the YouTube video, but it seemed to me like you could jump from up here down into the pool. So I tried to add this little diving board. It's not functional. My Sims refuse to jump off of it to get into the pool, so I'll probably delete that before I upload it. Maybe I'll just keep this area of glass fencing gone, and you can just use your imagination and pretend they can jump off the side. And then we have this nice little seating area. They call it the Skywalk. That heads into the second bedroom. So let's actually go back downstairs. We go over here, and we have our main way to go up the stairs. That's not the elevator. And these blue lines in the floor. There's a really cool feature that the real house has where the fountain at the front of the house, these blue lines under the stairs, and then these blue lines that I put in the pool. In the real house, they extend out into the yard. This blue stone line just goes straight through the property. Just not a particularly obvious, but a really unique feature that I liked. So this was how I simulated it in the game. I added artwork for the pleasure of the Sims while playtesting. In real life, this house does not have any artwork. The house itself is the artwork. So again, I may delete that before I upload the final version to the gallery. We go upstairs inside, and we have this space that's all open to the first floor. Again, glass everywhere. And there is a walkway over there to kind of a party area. There is... I feel like in the real house, this all must be like pull-out bedding or something for guests, because this is clearly a house built for partying. But I just put benches here. And kind of fill that in. We have a little table. This was a pool table in the real house. A built-in bar with a bunch of TVs on the top. Again, have a nice little party going on here. Some books over there. And if we go through that door, we will go into another bedroom where my butler is currently sleeping. Again, there's no art on the wall. The house itself is beautiful without having to hang a bunch of stuff on the walls. But The Sims didn't like that so much, so I added these plants, added the art to the walls. And there is a bathroom over here. There is the water closet, bathroom. I used a one-way mirror here because that's how it is in the game. So I was able to put that in here, but because it didn't quite fit in the space for the master bedroom, I didn't use it there. And then there's another outdoor shower on the other side of the wall from the indoor shower. So lots of places to take showers and enjoy the outdoors. Fire table. I don't know if this table is functional. I've never used this table in the game. And there is actually a sunroof, a circular sunroof opening above it. That's as small as I could get it for the game. It's supposed to be a little smaller, but that's okay. So we go back over here to the other side, to the other bedroom. Now what's cool is there is a see-through floor, so you can see straight down into the pool. It's all glass, and that's how the real house is as well, and I was able to do that in the game, which is pretty awesome. Again, I'll delete these baby toddler beds before I upload it to the gallery, but we have a little seating area here. Again, a pop-up TV. Can't really do that, but there's some interior plants that are over there on the side that line up that wall, and you can see through to that main office over on the other side. See straight through out here to the view over the pools. Well, that way to the pools, and in real life that would be again the Vegas Strip. So beautiful views. And a bedroom area. So they have like these panels that are remote control in the real house that are really cool, that will come across and kind of give some privacy. So I put those panels up here to simulate that. And there is a little patio area for this bedroom as well. And what's really cool about this, again, we got these outdoor showers. They're everywhere. You can go straight into the bathroom here and see that. And this all overlooks that downstairs bathroom. So with all this glass, I put these planters here to give a little bit of privacy. We have a couple of sinks, really nice shower area, water closet, vanity. It looks obviously much different in the real house than it does in The Sims, but we have another laundry area. So we have 2 laundry spaces and a closet. And then if we go all the way upstairs, now this would be like if this were a real house, the elevator would go up to here, and like if your guests come, when your guest comes over, they would come in here and they would come in those front doors and then go straight up the elevator and go to your party area. So we have on our 3rd floor here, we have another really funky looking bathroom, a couple of showers here, one-way mirrors so we can see the view, but you can't see inside the bathroom, water closet over here, and a nice little seating area that you can see. The real house has an insane amount of solar panels, so I definitely wanted to duplicate that. This is going on for 18 minutes. I should wrap this up. Jesus. Sorry. Bar, another little mini fridge back there. This is pretty similar. And the real house has this like nice kind of lit open shelving for the alcohol, so you can still see the TVs behind there. And if anybody has an idea how to do this, I'd like to find a way to do it, but I don't know how yet. This room in the real house is completely lined in fur. I don't know why. It's kind of creepy, but it's really funny and odd, and if there's a way to do that in the game, I would love to do that. I added a DJ booth. That's obviously not here in the real house. And again, this is all glass that peels away, so this is all open, as much as you want it to be, completely open out into the air. But of course, The Sims, I had to put walls and doors. And then a deck up top with some nice seating and some planters where you get to sit down and enjoy the view of the Vegas Strip. And I believe I hit everything. spent a lot of time on this house, and there are still some small details that I need to go in and fix. And I do have a preliminary version on the gallery right now. Please feel free to go play it and tell me what's wrong with it so I can fix it for my final edits when I do get around to uploading. Thanks, bye!